So welcome to the Fully Alive Rageclub introduction. This is a space about facing your fears, a space about finding direction and living your potential. And I will go ahead and read the text we wrote about this space before we go in it fully. Okay. Dear man, do you feel fully alive in your day-to-day experience of being in the world? Do you experience your relationships in an ecstatic, ongoing discovery journey? Do you feel the thrill of living your life in service to the world? Are you living in integrity with what you sense you came here to do? Or do you find yourself repeating patterns, avoiding what you are scared of, living two lives, one that you show to the world and one that you live secretly just for yourself? Do you avoid being truly seen by your friends, family, and neighbors? Really, what's in the rawness? What's in the dangerous, deep emotional truths that you have been avoiding? Do you know that what you want, but you find yourself not taking steps in that direction? If anything like this resonates with you, then this introduction that we're about to step into of Rage Club is for you. This is a chance to really connect with the alive power of anger, which provides the information about what you came here to do on Earth. You will learn to use your anger to stay awake about your fear and learn to move anyway. You will start to feel the power of integrity and how it wants to move you in your life. So welcome to this space held by Kian, Nasir, Benno, Enderline, and myself, Wout Eekhout. Off we go.
I feel this ecstatic fear actually and joy together being in this space, and something in me just also hearing you wow is starting to get a sense or grasp the sense of that flying together is possible. And also like what it seems like to me is where this fear in me arises, where this fear gets big, where this fear is about, oh my God, I don't know what the next step or the next word is going to be that comes out of my mouth. There is my edge that I can learn to walk upon, or like walk on, and then take the next step into what I don't know yet. And I feel very, I don't know why, but I feel very thrilled about this experience together with you guys. And yeah, I do the first step in that of facing my fear. My fear is to not know what I'm going to create while I'm speaking. My fear is that I need to have things figured out, need to know what I'm offering in a space, need to know like a lot of mind-based qualities that give me the security of being able to show up in a space. And I'm doing something else right now. I'm walking on this shaky ground, this newly founded territory in another plane with you. And I love that. I feel joy that about that. And yeah, my research or my question is that I'm kind of bringing into this space, or that I feel right now burning in my heart, is how is it possible for me, but also for other men, to dare to walk on this edge and stay there, like to never go back, to never again live in the security that I think I have in my knowing world. And yeah, how, like, even when I go out on the street, like to have this availability that every moment I can break out of this pattern that I'm usually in. Every moment that I'm walking, there is the potential for a live interaction, for being in connection with people, for even like also I live in a community at the moment, and it's so easy to fall asleep. It's so easy to fall asleep to knowing people. It's so easy to stay dead because I have this story that I know who I am, they know who I am, I know who they are, and lose this alive ground of discovery together, this alive ground of not knowing together. And so my proposal is we are also already in those, I feel like in those tracks. We have met now for a few weeks and we know each other. And my invitation is for this space, like to try out to be together without knowing each other, and painting the picture of the person that sits there in front of us anew with our own seeing and our own speaking into them.
Yeah.
So
Walking the edge together.
who wants to try that out? Okay, I actually will try it out because it's my experiment. So ooh. What I see in us three here is a coming together of three different clans of the old times. There's Benno Enderlein, the native Redfoot, who's walking this path of the peaceful warrior, and you are this stand for a war without weapons in the world, for a spiritual war, for truth and for peace. And for like having this the authority about oneself in the world, even though I know that's more like my knowing, but like for having this, like being as worthy as Mother Earth. And we have Wout Eckhout, a wizard of the Atlantean time, like a high priest of the divine arts, who's here to open those realms into the world of water and spirit. And now one of you, I don't know who I am. You need to tell me.
I'm getting a at first civilized being who broke free from civilization, turned into a wild man, and is now finding its way to offer a wild man back to civilization with heart and with all the elements of nature included on a mission.
Mm-hmm. Who is the next line in the script?
Well, I would like to speak. I would like to speak why I'm here and what I'm offering in this coming together of men. But for me, it's much more than meeting men. It's meeting humans. And my exploration I want to share and I want to investigate or dive into is how can I stay in in this connection to myself and being transparent, being able to react, because especially men are very good in doing their thing. And how is it possible to find this line of doing my thing, feeling what I want, and be open also for feedback, like it happened to us just 15 minutes ago, and being touched and let myself touch by the feedback I get and flow with it. So how can I open and close, do my thing and do our thing? And this is for me also navigating through rage and fear. Rage and fear is very important for me. And I realized that I see that I'm very much driven by fear, unconscious fear. So for me, it's the way to come to explore this territory. What I was talking about is also to get more aware of where's my fear and how can I use my rage to step into the boat, even though I'm trembling. Make choices. Yeah, that's it. How?
Thank you, Benno. And I have an invitation for you about this. Would you like to hear it?
No. I rather would like, for me it's time that we three just say why we are here, and I'm missing you saying why you are here and what is your contribution, or how do you see yourself in here, and then I'm open to go with you together to any place.
Thank you. I have a yes for that.
Thank you.
I'm here because I know I'm not fully alive, and I long to be fully alive. I long to be switched on every moment, fully aligned, fully connected, fully doing what I came here to do. And I have fears to face about that. And I have, like you said, to use my anger to be able, willing to use my anger, to use my sword of clarity with heart against myself, which I've been so afraid of doing, of hurting myself or hurting others with my sword. And it's really time to pick up my sword of clarity and learn to trust it slowly, learn to practice holding this sword. Because if I don't, I'm letting a big part of me behind. And like I said, I'm here for the full thing. And these last weeks I've been going through these processes about finishing being born. And I noticed that my entire life I've been holding back parts. I've not been able to commit. And so this finally getting all of my parts here is more and more allowing me to go full on, full in things with my whole being and my box and all my parts. And it's scary as fuck. Yeah. And I'm here to explore what it means, what it could look like, and to meet my edge about it. I'm playing safe. I'm in my parents' house. I got back from the Heal from School lab and I've been here for too long. I feel my aliveness is hampered and I long to become more fully alive. That's, yeah, to take others with me on that journey. That's why I'm here.
Thank you. Wow.
Thank you.
What I hear in that is that we're all incompetent.
Mm.
We're all learning being fully alive. And yeah, there's this sadness, this being moved in my heart, in that, in feeling you on this journey with me, like feeling us together on this journey. And there's like a layer of like, it feels like collective man shadow that we only show each other to each other, or I usually only show myself to the world when I'm complete in something, when I mastered something, when I know how things go. And to step out of that here with you and to step into this vulnerability of, hey, I'm failing at this, I'm learning this, I cannot do it, and let's do it together. It's cracking something in me right now. I feel this, yeah, there's a longing for that, or there's a sadness about this, being in that together.
Hmm. Yes, I can say big yes to that. I feel also I'm presenting myself as a incomplete being that is looking for the next step. And I don't, at the moment, I don't want to be this person or man who has all the knowledge in himself.
And I feel this fear when, even when I spoke, but also when you spoke, Benno, and that is about making us smaller. Like, I think that's the other side of the spectrum, that when we don't know, we like, when I don't know, I make myself small and stop relying on resources other than my mind, because it's like this game of only what I know I can present. This is the game that I want to step out of.
Yeah.
And I can present things I don't know about, and that I fully stand in, and that I'm big in, and that I'm taking a stand for something that I even don't know what it is. And I can be in my full joy and my full expression in that, and be like, this is an an amazing thing which I'm discovering while speaking. So to walk this edge between not knowing and being in the openness of that, and at the same time trusting something else and taking a full stand for it.
Yes, and let's get somehow. I have the urge. We are talking around something, pointing to a direction, and I feel rather that we really step into an exercise where we can explore that. And it's just an input. I don't have an exercise in my mind, but I would just remind us, or that we, yeah, maybe some of you comes up with an exercise, maybe me, but to come into praxis and show how it is to not knowing and going the next step.
Yeah. And we are in a Rageclub introduction, and yet what I'm feeling in this very moment is, and I heard that it's usual that the first times it's not always rage is accessible, even though we are experienced ragers. What I'm sensing when you say we are tapping around something is I got this image that we're all dancing around the heart and the fear of really inhabiting the heart. The heart is the thing that is alive. It's beating every second and it speaks every moment if we let it. And so my impulse would be to do something with this heartbeat, the heart. Yeah, like letting a heart speak or holding space for each of us hearts to speak. Perhaps, in French, there is this word, or the word courage. It's the rage of the heart, actually, courage. So courage. The cœur is the heart and the rage, yeah. So it's like maybe we let the rage of our hearts speak and we hold space for 10, 15 minutes each for each of us to let the rage of the heart speak. How does that sound?
Yes,
Any
Yes.
resistance?
and with feedback and coaching, I would say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So we have now 1 hour, 5 minutes more left. And I suggest we do, 15 minutes plus 5 minutes coaching. That'll be 3 times 20, and then the space is ended with that. Does it work for you, man?
No.
No. What do you suggest?
I would say let's take 10 minutes per person, include the feedback and live feedback and coaching.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes included coaching, live coaching, that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have a little more space in the end. Okay, sure. Yes. That works.
Thank you.
Who would like to start speaking from the rage of their heart? Great. I feel fear to go first. And we're facing our fears in this space, so I will go first.
Thank you, Wout.
Go.
Is there anybody? Oh wait, there's an app here to hold the time. I will put it on. I don't know if you guys know this app, but it makes it visible. So I
I have
recommend
to, yes.
we do
Actually,
that.
I don't like this. If you see it, it's like let's try it without. I will hold space for the time.
Okay,
Because then you'll focus on your time and you're looking, oh, I've just 2 more minutes. Just keep going.
sure.
Okay. Go.
Okay. Thank you.
Time starts now.
Right. Ah. I will start off with the fear of not knowing what I'm going to say here, that it has to be perfect, and just take my time to drop in a layer deeper, feel some of the tensions I'm feeling in my heart. Ah, and yeah, the rage of the heart. I feel angry. I feel angry because I'm one of the few people who feels their feelings on this planet. And I'm fucking angry about that.
That-
I
Be basically, that's an assumption, but keep going, keep going. Feel, connect, actually, this is some kind of resentment that you have towards the planet and people.
yeah.
So what's actual underneath it?
I
What do you want?
I want more aliveness. I want souls to be alive. I want souls, not boxes. I want souls to be alive. And I want that I'm not speaking or living with zombies. I want to interact with souls. And
You
And Beep, loud. Talk more about what is your contribution to so that can happen.
Mhm.
ah,
What do you bring? Yes, go.
I feel fear and sadness of going there and exposing these hard truths.
Yes, go.
Ah,
Yes.
I,
Go.
ah,
Yes.
I'm, ah, is fear about being alive
Yeah.
myself. Ah,
Yeah.
And keep surfing it. Bring it. Like what is it here for, this aliveness inside of you?
I
Speak.
don't wanna. Ah! It's like I'm going in a tantrum, or so there's a part of me that's going in a tantrum.
Go in a tantrum. Stand up. Be in a
Ah!
tantrum.
I don't fucking want to. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
Ah! Fuck!
What
Ah!
is it? What is fuck? Yeah. More words. What is it? Yes.
Ah!
Not in your head. This is not where you find it.
Yeah, it's. I. Ah!
Yeah.
And maybe
Yes.
if there's the shadow first, let the shadow speak first.
Yeah, it's saying I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Yes.
Why?
Ah! It's too much pain. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, my belly's stuck. I don't feel myself. Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. What's the pain about? Like too much pain about what? Too much pain.
too much people who have not found their direction. They're not on their purpose. They're not doing why they came here, and it's a shame. There's
And
so much.
you again, to shift to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wow. It's like my my gremlin is jumping around. I'm just freaking out inside. Oh, Anton, sit down. Oh. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to bring my gifts here. I don't wanna. I don't
Mhm.
wanna.
Mm.
Because
I don't know. I feel fear. It's like an ego thing. It's like they don't deserve it.
yeah,
Yes.
just let that speak first. Maybe you need to speak those layers first. Because they don't deserve it because.
They don't deserve it because they live unconsciously and they're not even trying.
Yeah.
And fuck that. I'm not gonna help them if they don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's so much stuck energy now coming free. And the back
Yeah.
of my heart is like pinched.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I should be in contact with you guys or just in my own world.
Now be in contact with us. Yeah. Be in contact with us. And keep speaking. Keep speaking what it is. Okay, this is basically what your gremlin has decided. Like fuck those people, they're not conscious, they're not even trying, they don't want to. I will withhold my gifts.
Yeah.
But like, is that what you want?
Oh man. I don't think so. I feel sad that I'm not able yet to give my gifts or not doing it. Is this is not flowing out. It's not flowing out. I'm just keeping it all in.
Yeah.
So what will you do about it? Will you
I feel fear and sad that I'm just hoarding all these gifts and I'm not sharing them.
Yes.
Yeah, why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. I want to give them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just so afraid to get hurt or get killed when I show my light.
Okay.
are you willing to die for that?
Oh man, I did that in a past life. I don't want to do that again. That's the fear.
Yeah, you've done the process, so well, somehow you need to have something that breaks through this emotional bubble of old emotions that you keep yourself in. Somehow I don't know what to do, like flush them down and then bring your being through. Like what is your being actually? Is your being wanting to stay in that bubble? Do you want that?
Fuck no!
Yes.
No!
Go. Right.
Don't fucking want to! Wake the fuck up!
Yes, and bring this rage also, even like bring it also to the people. Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, it's just sleeping. No.
And I propose this is the time, but I propose we take 5 more minutes. We do 15 minutes. Go.
Yes.
I have so much shadow coming out. It's crazy. It's like, I want to fuck! Fuck!
Fight for what? It's not shadow.
No, I want to fuck! I want to fuck!
Okay.
Oh, it's like, but I think it's like wanting to connect with my heart and then like fuck the world with my gift, something like this, you know, like I just
Yeah.
out, energy
Try to-
out.
Maybe you just want to fuck. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, also
But
possible.
yeah. Keep going. What do you want? Like connect to what you actually want. There's nothing wrong with wanting to fuck.
Yeah, wait, there's so much happening in my heart. Oh, I need to catch up.
Mhm.
No.
Hmm.
I feel sad because I've been hiding myself.
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I have so much beauty and so much gifts to give.
Okay, then now you're back there. Yes. Pain of not showing yourself. This sadness.
Oh, fuck. I want to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And well, just say what you're here for. What are you
I
here for?
want to take a stand. I'm taking a stand.
Yeah.
I'm here for love
Yes.
How?
and healing.
How does
Ah.
how does that look like?
Ah.
Keep going. Keep surfing there.
Ah.
Love between whom and what and what healing? Who's healing? Keep going. Keep raging in it. Don't know. You don't need to know. Let this anger speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for love and healing, and yeah, love between men and women. It's ridiculous. We're living on a planet and we're not even able to love each other. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Be more with your anger than with you, like with this energy about it.
Ah.
What's your anger saying about it?
Ah.
Yeah.
I want to destroy all these old structures. Doesn't fucking work. Doesn't work. No. Doesn't fucking work.
Go.
No
Go.
love. There's no space for love. Where's the love? Fuck.
Go.
Ah. Ah. Oh. I don't come here for this non-love. Not working. Ah. There's something in my belly and my hips. I feel fear to go there.
Mm.
Ah.
Just go there. What does it say?
Ah. Ah. it's like I want to kill. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Fucking kill this whole system. Fuck.
Who are you gonna kill?
This.
Not a system. Maybe like that's maybe a healing process to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
man, it's still a little blocked here in my
Mm.
belly. It's not coming. And I feel so much fear of this aliveness.
and there's
Yeah.
something like, what if you connect to those principles, love, healing? What are they here for? Let them speak. You don't need to you don't need to be there, Wout. You don't need to be there for them to do their work. You're in the
Yeah.
way, basically.
Yeah, to restore love on earth, to harmonize relationships and souls, and
It's kind of like with the in your head, what's the anger saying? Like the anger of those principles. Those principles can come in through anger, through clarity.
I don't want to, this divides everywhere. Ah, I want just
Mhm.
peace. I don't.
That's
Thank you out. I think the time is somehow finishing. You have
Yeah.
something to finish your process. Is there
Do
some?
you have proposals?
keep practicing that.
Yeah, it feels like it's a huge thing. It's just the beginning. Not the beginning, but it feels like there is so much more to keep on practicing and be more concrete. So whenever
Yeah.
comes love or something like that, be more concrete. What could it be? And always come from yourself. So
Yeah.
not waiting for other people.
Like
This
I
is
have a beep for that, Benno, because
yeah.
yes, it's not about like being a victim of the world not being that, but he brings something to the world, and in that like in this personal anger, he can have something like to offer to people that don't have something. So it's also about others. It's also it's actually all about others. What he brings is all about others.
Yes. I agree, and I don't see actually this is
Yeah, true.
I don't
Same.
yeah
I don't
yes
see a
yes
difference.
and,
Okay.
yeah
Okay.
and I just noticed wow that you if you're navigating into the world is like this and this then you are caught.
Yeah.
And the moment you change in I do that. This is my next step in my rage. And this I want to change. This is this concrete thing. Then you're coming into your rage power.
Yeah.
This
I
I
think
was
that's maybe partially gremlin. I don't know, but there's a part that's keeping me from this actual clarity because then I need to do it, then I cannot hide anymore. So that's probably an EHP or
yeah, or just practice.
Mhm.
Practice and more feedback coaching in that. This I feel it worked. For me this worked. Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Um,
Thank you. Hmm.
I need to like I think I heard neighbors just next door for a moment, and like I need to check that because I can't be loud with them. But I will be back.
so.
Okay. Yeah. How you feel, Wout? How is your body? What is happening at the moment?
Yeah, with the level of intensity, it's been challenging to navigate and stay connected with the body the whole time. And now I'm feeling my heart is a little bit tight.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, yeah.
Mm.
So the feeling is, I think, fear. Yeah, it's mainly fear about really speaking these very concrete things,
Yes.
exposing my light, my heart, yeah.
Yeah. It's really, I think then it's a good step to create, that you create, continuing creating this safe spaces like here where you can where you can show something of that without having the fear that something terrible could happen.
Hmm,
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you.
Hmm.
Okay. I will go next.
Okay. I take the time.
Thank you.
I will set 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 13 maybe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Whoa. I'm here to fucking wake this world of men up. Men are so asleep. It doesn't fucking work how we treat the planet, how we treat people, how we treat women. It doesn't work anymore. There needs to be a new men's culture in this world where men wake up to their heart, where men wake up to God, to something bigger, where men step fucking in their power. The power that goes beyond being small, little, scared boys
Mhm.
that are just scared of facing into their underworld, scared of
Yes.
facing into their pains. It doesn't work. We need to grow up as men. We need to stand up together, hold each other's hands, love each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so much. There's this. We need to destroy. Like, I'm here to destroy the egos. I'm here to destroy. I don't know what this fucking image that we have in our culture of men. Oh,
Go.
it doesn't feel so true, but there's something I'm here to destroy. Oh.
Yeah, what's more true? Go.
Oh. There's so much pain in my heart about this. There's so much pain about this men's culture that we live in. There's so much pain about how separate we have become okay to live together as men, how separate we stay from each other, how much in our own worlds, how much like, there's no love, and that
Yes.
I'm okay. There's no
Where you,
there's no
Jan,
sitting in for each other. Yes.
where did you felt it last time that there's this not, that is not like you want that it to be between men, or the expression of men? Do you have an example, a concrete situation in the
Just
past? In the
before here in this call, I felt I was holding back myself with you, Benno, because I something in me is like, I don't care enough to be angry with you. I
yeah,
don't care enough to reach out into your heart and let my own heart break.
yeah,
Because I'm like, this is your fucking life. I don't care about it. And I'm fucking pissed about how much I don't care, how much we men have become okay to not care.
yeah. And how could it be different?
We need to free our anger. This loving force of anger. Anger can be used for so much love, for love
Yeah,
for each other, for a stand for each other. It can be used to reach into another person's heart and touch it with one's own heart. And we have unlearned that. We've become so fucking numb to this loving anger. We've put it away. it can become this force of connection. It can be this, I reach into your heart with my heart to grow together, to uplift you. And it has become this, anger has become this crude, this thing that we put away, but it's so needed for men to wake up to each other. It's so needed.
Yeah.
And I really celebrate how you take a stand with your anger out for Benno. And I'm not doing it. Not
You
doing
say
it
anger
enough.
can be used for love. What would the love do? What about the love? What kind of love? For who? Where? How? Which changes?
Love for this pure being that lives inside, this pure untainted consciousness that each man carries, that each man has inside, that serves this planet, that serves the feminine, that serves the future generations. And that we call that out, that I call this out, that men start again to, I feel like with this fucking bullshit, I'm here to call this out again.
Yeah, and show us a little more, go more to the concrete. So it's not so much in the air. What is it, the next step, or where you, what the fuck you want to tell me, for example?
Okay. But my heart is breaking to see you so fucking numb to just give us your messages all the time. You're not fucking taking us serious in our love for you. You're fucking just keeping it out because this is what you used to do. Because you had no one ever taking a stand with love for you. Loving anger. Say this is not working. This is not working how you should, and you're still not getting it. You're still having this wall around your heart, and nothing comes in there to crack it open.
Thank you, Kian. It's true. It's hard for me now to step into the person who really I get touched, because I was in space holding. So I will give up space holding now.
Thank you. And in a way that you don't get, that we're on your team, Benno. That Wout is on your fucking team. He's loving you, and he's trying to reach you with his love.
Yeah. It's touching me, Kian. I get sad if I hear that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's make me sad.
Hmm. Hmm.
That I'm somehow at some level numb, unconscious.
Yeah. Thank you for feeling that, Benno.
Hmm.
Continue, Kian.
Yeah.
What's there? What are the final things that his heart has to say or rage about?
And Benno, I love you, man. I really love you.
I can feel that. Yes.
Such a loving being, I know that. And that
Yeah.
you're so capable of fucking more than what you're doing at the moment.
Hmm.
Like you're betraying yourself in that.
Hmm.
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 Yeah. And uh, uh, and I feel this grief about like that I do not dare to stand up like this for other men, or so seldomly. Like just this feels like, yeah, maybe the first time that I
Yeah,
loved a man like this. They loved you like this.
thank you. Yeah. For me, it's really worth. It's a really a big value to get touched by you in this rage love. I can feel it. I can feel this rage really hitting me. Yeah, and I can sense that there is a love behind that. And I would like to encourage you to go on with me or with someone else or with whatever, now and later.
Yeah, thank you. So it feels so fucking scary to be there. And yeah, I don't take this as an excuse, but I feel this vulnerability in that. I feel this, my heart is so raw in that.
Mm.
And it's beautiful also. Anyways, okay. So, and this is feel fear about continue doing that basically. I don't
What is the fear about?
like to give all that of myself somehow to that it I feel afraid that the part in you that is like in both of you, or like also in myself, because I know it in myself, the part in myself that is not willing to hold a sword to my own throat is waiting for that to happen, is waiting for someone else to give me that sword.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, like this anger inside of me says, I am there, and I'm not responsible for the throat, the sword towards your throat. Like, this is your job. But maybe that's my gremlin. I feel like that's my like
No, that lands for me.
okay. But I feel like my gremlin is hijacking it or something. Like it's like, so fuck you for not having your own sword to your throat. Like that I have to do it. That's my gremlin, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's a gremlin part, yeah.
You have 1 more minute, Kian.
Okay.
How you want to end?
And like I feel scared, but I just want to speak to you with this anger, because it's man, I've seen you fly so much in the last weeks, and I'm so on fire. Like you have sparked my own fire with your fire. Like I've seen you burn in your fire and be like, I'm fucking doing it. I'm going for it. But this week it's gone, man. You've extinguished it again. And I don't know what like how you do that, but somehow yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I fucking want you to keep burning. You're such a bright flame. Keep burning in it. And don't use that as fucking praise. This is not praise. That was a goal for what you were doing. It's not for your ego.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Thank
Time's
you,
over.
Kian. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
Thank you also for the encouragement. I think, yeah, and receiving, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you for going there, Kian. Mm. So I will go.
Go.
Someone taking the
I will
time.
take time. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, for me the issue is how can I stay with myself and still take invitations like for example now from you, Kian, to be touched and that I'm so afraid that someone could see how I'm crying. That's my history. Now I feel I really, it's great. I feel, well, something is hitting me. And in this space, at least, in this space with you guys, I can be touched and I can cry if something like sadness is coming up, for example. And what I'm interested in is how can I be true to what is true for me, for example, in a training, and at the same time following the instructions without just building this this cage around me so nothing will touch me.
Okay, Benno, shift a little
Yes.
bit more into your anger.
Yeah.
You at the moment you're telling us what you know already. Go
Yeah,
something
and
into the
scan if you're
anger.
doing it now, even perhaps.
Yeah. Wow.
Go.
Where's your edge? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I feel okay.
Go with that.
I feel angry. I want to, there is a part in me that wants to protect me.
Go.
Yeah.
I don't want to be touched from this world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to do my thing. I don't want to care about what's going on there. I don't want to be touched by you telling me what I should do. Yeah.
Yeah.
A part of me is fed up with following what is said outside and believing
Yes.
what I hear. I don't believe you anymore.
Go.
Yeah. I don't want be I don't believe what you're saying. A part of me is not believing. And instead of questioning and saying, hey, what is true for me at this moment? And wait a moment, I don't know.
What's true
I
for
don't know
you?
at the moment. I can't react.
Yeah, you're taking a stand for what's true for you.
What's true
Yes.
for you, Benno? Go. Tell us.
Yeah.
And I feel sad at the moment. I feel sad that I have to show it that clear, that you don't get it. And I just take you as a sample.
Yeah.
You outside there, you don't get it, that everything is touching me.
Yes.
So I have to be so clear.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be clear.
Yeah, and need to do this effort to be clear. Stop, to say stop. Hello, that's not me. It's you.
Yeah. And everything is touching you. Yeah.
And
You need to
everything
be
is
so
touching me
clear.
at the same moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm.
Keep going. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm confused. Shit, I'm confused. I don't know what I should believe.
Use your anger. Confusion is anger. What are you angry about?
I'm angry about that I'm not sure anymore. That I'm not sure about myself. That I'm not sure about my place. That I'm not
Yeah.
sure about my ground.
Yes.
Yeah. You're angry that you're not sure about your ground, and it sounds like this is what you want. You want your ground.
Yes, I want
What
my
else do you
ground.
want?
I want to have clear ground.
Yeah, you want to have clear ground.
And I don't want to think about it. I just want to be able to sense this in my body immediately. Ah,
Okay.
and it's part of it now. Now I sense it now.
Yeah.
And I feel this rage about it. And maybe I don't sense you anymore. That's
Mhm.
possible. Yeah.
Yes. Go. Feel like go speak from what is your clear ground about? What say it?
Yeah. My clear ground is I feel my body and
Yes.
I can stand up. And now I stand up just to feel it more clear. Yes. And here I am.
Yes.
And somehow I feel nothing can throw me out of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
And in this being in this clear rage, you can say anything. And maybe one of you want to say something. I'm inviting you to be my partner in this game.
Okay.
And see what happens if you are in your rage and I am in my rage and I'm present with my feelings.
You want to go out?
Benno, I want you to commit to this space we're in together. I want you to show up, to be here with us. We are
I'm
fully
here.
in.
Wout, I'm here. I never left. I'm here.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
I don't fucking believe you, Benno.
that's okay. You can it's okay for me. It's fine. You cannot believe it. Great. I'm here with you now.
Okay, I'm stepping back from being in the rage space. I don't want to disturb the people here. So, Kian, if you want, you can take over.
Okay, Benno, I feel you here. What are you here for? What is it that
I'm
you're here
here.
for?
I'm here to learn how to use my rage. I'm
Yes.
here to feel myself. I'm here to breathe. I'm here to have a stand on my own feet. And I'm here to cry when cry is coming. And I'm here to shout and have rage when rage is coming. And I'm here to feel my love for you when it is coming.
Okay. And there's more, like at the moment, you're playing it small. Like, what is the
Yeah.
bigger thing why you're here for? This is just, you just took the smallest moment. Okay, but what's the bigger thing? Why do you learn this stuff?
I don't know. It's just happening. I would say it's just happening. I don't want to think about it. I'm here because I want to be here. And I
Okay.
want to feel myself.
This is not about thinking about it. This is about connecting to archetypal anger that is
Yes.
here and works through you for a reason.
Right.
Let this speak.
It's here and I'm with it. And in this anger, I cannot think about why and all this world. And it's just, I'm here because we made this appointment to be here. And now I'm here with you.
Bullshit, Benno. There's way more anger in that. You're playing safe. Show yourself. Step out of this cage that you described, this safe cage where nobody can touch you.
Shit.
Benno,
I'm a little bit afraid also to bother people here.
Yeah,
at my-
that's it. That's the fear is where your doorway is, Benno.
Ah,
Go.
ah, ah. Ah, shit. I want
Yes.
to bother people here. I don't want that they are afraid of what is happening behind this door. Ah,
Yeah, you're
shit.
keeping small. Yeah.
Ah, ah, ah,
mm-hmm.
ah, ah. Eh. Ah, ah, ah,
Yeah, go.
Go.
You're getting there. Keep going.
yeah, I'm here. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for me, and I'm here for you.
What do you bring?
Ah,
What do you bring to us?
I'm bringing, bringing you someone to relate to. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to relate to you now,
Yes.
in whatever state you are.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah, ah,
Keep
ah,
going. Keep going. There's
ah, ah, ah.
you to bring someone to be someone who relates. Going.
Yeah, what will you yeah, I feel fear about asking this, but will you bring more of your power? I want your power. I want to feel you as a man amongst men. I want to feel you are there. If we go to a battlefield, I want to feel you are there. You take a stand, you're next to us.
Ah, yes, I'm here. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
ah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh, this camera is. Ah, oh, hmm.
Yes.
Oh, oh, ah,
You have 1.5 more minutes, Benno, and you can, like, I speak the invitation one more time. Try to speak with your anger about something you don't know. It's not in your head. You connect
oh,
to the anger resource behind you and let that speak. You somehow fall into it. You trip over your mind and fall into that. And then you feel what you're here for.
ah, I'm here. I'm here for being authentic. I'm
Go,
here for feeling all of my feelings. I'm
go,
here for you to relate to me.
go.
I'm here to breathe. I'm here to live. I'm here for feeling my heart.
Yes.
Yes.
And
And I'm here to speak up
yeah,
anytime. And
You're
I'm
here
here
for
for crying when crying is happening.
yeah, you're here for feeling your heart and crying. And what about bringing your heart, Benno?
Yes.
Go.
That's confusing me. Ah, because now it's rage. Ah,
Go.
and I believe that there is heart too, but I can't. It's not this heart, this loving heart. What we think about it, what our system is
yeah.
thinking. It's this. It's this. This is love.
Mhm.
It's maybe confusing for you, but it's love now.
Not
Ah,
not confusing for me.
yes. Ah. Ah, love is to be present with the world,
Hmm.
to embrace whatever is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I feel very close to what you were working on, Kian. Ah, I feel the bridge now to your work. Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Speak about it.
Ah, shit. Shit, and it's confusing because I'm when I'm in my rage,
I cannot say I love you, but I can say, but it's not this loving love. It's more, I'm here, and I'm ready to relate.
What makes that this is not love? Maybe this is fierce love.
It's just this thought. It's this thought, and I want to. I experience it's just a it's a box, a
Yeah,
love box,
an old
and I
thought
throw
wave.
this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not working for me anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, this box I throw away about love.
Yes.
Love is here now with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you don't believe it.
I believe you.
Ah, ah, yes. Ah,
That's the time when
ah. Thank you.
Thank you, Benno.
Hmm.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, this was really, it's an interesting investigation for me. That this is love, how I was shouting to you. Whoa. And I feel this is somehow there's a deep truth in that. And I want to explore more of these places.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really all the feelings I love.
Mm.
All the feelings coming from love, from care. And they also have shadow, like they can be shadow twisted, but I mean in the pure core, they come from your heart, from love.
Yeah, and love is for me also not to get trapped on what you want from me
Yeah.
and play nice games.
Yeah, that's self-love.
Yeah. It's not only self-love, it's also my gift to you. Yeah. Beneath that is somehow I feel that is love to you. Maybe it's painful, but underneath is love. Is hey, wow, hey, Kian, I'm here with you.
Yeah. Totally. I get it. You're here with us, Benno.
Yeah, I feel you. You're here with
Yeah.
us.
And I feel how fast, I sense how fast it's possible to go back into this box of playing nice with you and playing, yeah, I understand you, and playing this game of you also feeling we are connected? Yes. No.
That sounds like a tribal holy man kind of thought where.
Yes. Mm. Thank you for having this experience. I think it's fading away quite fast because it's such a delicate place. But thank you for it was like a
Wait, Benno, you're just leaving it. Why would you
okay, yes,
why would
sorry.
you leave it?
Yes, shit. Thank you. Ah,
Yeah.
I'm leaving it so
Yeah.
fast.
And what about just staying in it and learning
Yeah.
to surf it? That's it.
Okay.
That's what this training is.
Yeah.
Becoming fully alive. staying in it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And also, like, that's an inquiry that I have, that becoming or staying fully alive doesn't always have to be loud and filling out this space. It can
Yeah.
also be receiving and being fully alive to what you receive. I think it's both ways, or that's my assumption at the moment, or my hypothesis. And still, like, when I bring myself in to fully show up, to fly, to not hold back, to call you out, and to stay awake. And if you have something, you can just jump in and say yes or no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in this special thing about having rage is that I much clearer feel where I am,
Yeah,
and have a very strong connection to my place, to my emotions.
yeah,
And if I'm more this receptive person, then there's also space for all these doubts
yeah,
and
Yeah,
and and this all these boxes and confusion.
yeah. And okay,
okay,
I feel fear. I want to say something to that, because before you said,
me too.
Benno, you said before, like, you want to have your ground to stand on.
Yes.
And what I hear in that is, you want to feel your anger, you want to feel your clarity, you want to have
Hmm.
your sword, you want to have your own space.
Yes.
That's what I get. Because you
Yeah.
will have no ground. If you do this evolutionary work, you will need to live in the groundlessness.
Hmm.
You cannot have.
Yeah, yeah, that's groundless, groundless. But when I feel the moment, in the moment, that's my ground, you
Yeah,
know? It's not a place, it's not a
yeah,
position.
yeah. I
It's
get that.
it's not a box, it's just here with my truth in this moment, and I don't know what I say next.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And ah, and somehow, like, keep writing it. Somehow, like, what do you need to hold your anger in your space in that intensity all the time?
Shit.
You don't
Shit.
need you don't need
Whoa.
to speak, like, because it looks like to me,
Yeah,
at the moment you have this thought,
I'm
you need to say something to have this clarity in your space, because then you feel the anger moving through you.
Okay.
I'm aware of time and I want to jump in and add a few things here too.
Wait,
And
I just finished that one thing, and then you can go.
go.
And so what, like, how do you need energetically, emotionally, to hold yourself with your anger? You can feel it as a kind of, as a sword, as a tension on your space. Like, what do you need to do to not get mushy again, to not go back to mushiness, to this, oh, I don't know, I'm something. And
Yeah.
that's practice. Okay, go
Thank you.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benno, so are you, I'm waiting till you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so what I resonate a lot with what you shared before about, mother saying no to mother. She's been in the space, and I had to clear out many layers of enmeshment of my mother still being in my bubble as a 31-year-old man. There was a lot of processes where she was in front of me, and I just had to say no, 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 until I actually meant it, until my true voice came out. And then my bubble was sort of
Well,
more and more
something
getting
about
restored.
this is not working, because suddenly you make it about yourself. How can you
Yeah,
say
it's
that?
sharing my process and then bringing it back to him. And I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay, but, like, just as a coaching, how can you speak it into his being so it's for him? Because you don't need to go into your space to do that. That's like, you jump on the train and you just make your own thing out of it, and then give something to him. But that's, you can upgrade how you give feedback.
Do you
How
feel
can
that too,
you do that?
Benno?
I would be interested to see what happens if you follow Kian's instructions,
Yeah, okay. So,
how it changed the space.
yeah, so what I'm saying is that once you're unmeshed with layers of your mother, which seems to be the process you're in, by using and expressing emotional anger, you'll be able to use this anger to protect and hold your bubble so that people do not come closer to you or much closer than you would like them to be, as in entering your border, entering your bubble. So then you just be in a space, you sit on a chair and you have your anger all the time. Your sword is there all the time. And this is just a little bit adding on to the process you're in and possible next steps that can be foreseen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. I seeing that the time is almost over.
Is it we have 2 more minutes or is it we have 23 more minutes, 32 more minutes?
I thought 32.
Oh, really? Okay.
I thought so too, and I mean we could wrap up, but that's yeah, I don't know. I thought
What do you
yeah.
want, guys? What do you want?
I have one thing to share still about a next step for me that came up during Benno's process.
Okay.
Uh,
So we go
That's
for another 30 minutes, yeah?
Yes, let's
Just
do
to
it.
be
sure.
clear.
Yeah, we can integrate and wrap things up and
Yeah.
clarify next steps maybe, or
And while
I feel
something happened, like I don't feel you in your clarity anymore. You've went into some kind of I protect my heart. It's like I'm here as a role of someone who knows stuff or does this work. I don't know what it is.
You're
oh,
speaking to Wout or to me?
Wow.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, it's a spiritually advanced role or so I sometimes slip into. It's a gremlin mask.
Yeah.
I feel fear. I don't know how to get out there when you say that.
Like, what are you feeling? What's in your heart? What's the fear? Like, what's when you stay with that fear and you make it bigger, you follow that.
Insecurity, like not being enough, sadness.
Mhm. I would have a different suggestion. Feeling this rage in myself. So, Wout, how would it be if you challenge yourself and speak more from your rage, and see what comes up out of this situation you are in now? How it touched you, what Kian was saying, but speaking with rage. I would be interested to hear what comes up.
With rage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand why. I don't resonate with it.
Okay.
Okay, I have a little bit more to that, Benno. I think I have a sense of what you're seeing or where you want to go, because somehow you make yourself small when you go into your fear or your other feelings.
Yeah.
Like you squish yourself down, and how
Yeah.
could you bring that in its fullness, in its bigness, and you need your anger to make the space for that, and it can still be, I'm fucking scared to show up here with you, whatever, but in its bigness.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm.
That lands. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. I'm just gonna go with what I was gonna go with because that's what I feel the fear about. Is that one of the next steps, Ian, is when I hear you speak, and I was also sharing about me, about like, okay, how do I bring in my heart, my love into the world? And is this just fuck? I need a place where I can deliver it. That
Yeah.
in normal society, just a house that doesn't cut it. I need a next
Yes,
culture
rise your
village,
rage. That's
Oh,
it. Go.
like a next culture community center in nature somewhere where I can fully myself live for my being and help
Yes.
others get into their being and deliver nonstop this feelings work. It's just the whole space is in that energy. And there's not so much resistance as in being in a normal old town village where nobody's feeling.
Yeah.
So I
go.
need the environment that is conducive of this work that I want to bring to the world, and I'm not fucking finding
Go.
it, and it's so frustrating. I
Yes.
don't know where to find these places. And
That's
yeah, Kian,
bullshit.
and I feel fear to
That's
tell
your
you,
gremlin. Wow, beep. That's bullshit. You don't know where to find it. Bullshit. I don't
What
buy
is the
that.
next step, Wout? What is the next step to find this place? Right
yeah,
now,
and
speak from this rage place.
I don't. I'm going into an emotion. It's just pain about not finding this spiritual
Yes.
home or place where I can. Okay, try and make it as big as. Try. Yeah, it's where I a place where I can fully be me, fully alive, and help other men do the same. I, I don't have. I have a story. I don't know where to build it, or have the resources, or have the team, and I feel overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed, fear.
Yes.
That's all I have. I just know, yeah, this has been my next step for at least a year, maybe, or half a year, and I'm not managing to actually take a proper step on this next step.
So okay, I would just give you feedback. Wow, because you've asked me to come here to this community, and I said, come here. Like this is the place where you can come. There are other places. There are bridge houses. There's no like what. So what my feedback is, you're looking for a place for your ego. You're looking for a place for your box. You will not find a place for your box. Where does your being want to go? Where is your being pulled?
That's the quest I have, and the box is, yeah. How do I tap in? Yeah, I feel fear that my own box in my own ways is too much in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So like you will not find this perfect place. I can just say you straight away. You set me this list of things that you wanted for a
Yeah,
place. You said you want a place where I can have my own space, where all these kind of things, where it's close to nature, where it's well.
yeah.
Forget about it. You will need to commit to your commitment, and that is to be with people who are on this path. To have a space where you can practice that. What stops you from committing to that?
I think I don't know if this is true. I think it's the fear of imperfection, of being with the imperfection of this world. And yeah, then having to face that fuck, this perfect place, perfect people does not exist. So I'm gonna have to accept that. And
Yeah.
somehow I can't yet. There's sadness that I
Yes.
don't want that imperfection. I want perfection here on earth.
It's going to be very imperfect. That's it.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, it touches me really deeply in a way. Like then, because then I have a story then, but where do I go then? Where do I go with my soul then? It seems to be not willing to let go of this perfection.
That's not your soul. That's your personality construct. That's the idea of who you have. Like, what if you just drop everything about yourself and for a moment, really take this moment, sense where is it for me to go? Like, where is the place? You just do it, you sense it now. You know a few places. You've looked at places.
Oh,
And it's where the most fear is to go, basically. Because fear shows you the edge of your box, the edge of what you feel comfortable with. And this is where your growth is.
I feel fear that you will not understand and that I need both of your swords at my throat because I'm just so good at not going there where you inviting me to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just hidden in a box with three locks on. So
Mm-hmm.
you're making me think that it's an easy thing to go there, and there's like so many locks. I'm never gonna tell you this, which what's going on.
My impression is it would be helpful to have just whether we giving you now options, what could be your next step, or you telling us the next steps you can take to find this place. So it's getting more concrete and out of this perfection. and into what is practical the next step you can do. And I can give you some things and maybe Kian and me just to so you can write down and see how it resonates. Or you are telling us now what is the next step for you to find this community.
Yeah, thank you, Benno. It really feels like a growing up that I have to do that I don't manage alone. So yeah, I will try to go with your suggestion. I will go with your suggestion.
Okay, which one?
The one where I said my own next steps.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Go. And just without understanding it, tell us. You don't need to understand. Just tell us, and it can be really something scary. Doesn't matter. Just bombard us with options you have.
Go.
Oh my God. Ah, fuck.
Yes, that's the place.
Yeah, I mean, just go to Asia or something just far away and figure it out. And I feel that's also too vague. There's this
Going.
place in
Don't judge it, just
Portugal
keep
called
going.
Tamera. There's this rabbit house village or whatever Kian's place is called.
Yeah,
Uh, um, there's yeah, just buying my own land and starting to create somewhere in Portugal, like, and I feel a lot of fear about doing that alone.
yeah.
And yeah,
Make
um,
your own land.
okay, what is true here for me? Let me just actually check in.
Yeah.
No, just keep going. Keep going. Like keep throwing it out.
Yeah, that's the thing is that I don't know yet because I haven't been to that many places. I
Yeah.
need to get like a camper van and just travel around and visit a lot of places.
Get a camper van. Okay.
Yeah, and go to places. Oh my God. Mexico, Chiapas thing, in Lakesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Pretty
know
cool.
all these things and I'm not able to cut through and decide. And it's like a big part of me is like, no way I'm gonna decide because then you have to actually do it and progress and I wanna be stuck. It's my fucking
Yes.
gremlin.
So what could be the next smallest step to do? Next smallest step. It could be also, it doesn't need to be something big. It could be also writing a list, connecting someone who has the an interesting frequency for you. You know, come up
Yeah,
with more of these things.
I have a big list already of places. But that's not a thing.
No,
Uh,
it's not about places.
yeah. Yeah, it's really this getting over the imperfection first, I think that I need to do. And then I'll be willing to go to imperfect places or be imperfect myself. Yeah, I feel I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not finding. I feel fear. I feel fear.
Where do you what do you feel the most fear about doing of those things that you just named?
There was one idea I didn't mention, which is would have been on a flight towards there now, which is to go to Bali and just rent a jungle hut and then start delivering the work there in it like a yoga space or whatever. Um, and just start delivering feelings workshops and experimenting in a place where I'm out of my box, my usual box, and experiment with my own box and delivering the work. But it's not a community, but it's a
Yeah.
way to start. The way to start.
If I hear that, Wout, I'm afraid you're stepping into being
Escape.
alone somewhere, and
Ah,
this could be really difficult.
yeah,
But for me, I heard you before saying you want to connect to other people. So for me, this needs to be contain
yeah,
something that you're not reaching for a place, but that you're reaching for people. So
Yeah.
Actually,
it doesn't work for me.
I wouldn't say so. I think, well, if you have online community, that's enough. Like you have online spaces, that's enough. If you feel actually the call to go to Bali and you feel the most scared of doing that, I would say do that. It's not about like even like because also my other fear is you go to community to get because you think you will get something in community. You will not get anything in community that you will not create. So this fantasy that, oh, I go to community and those people will do the work for me or will inspire me enough to do it, forget about it. If you're not inspired enough for yourself, if you don't do the work yourself, community will just be a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, that's what I think is that I need to build my own community and land at one point, and that feels very far from where I am.
Maybe
And
that's on the
yeah,
list somewhere down the road. But if you have that, like really, this is, I can just encourage you, go where your greatest fear is and do that.
okay. Yeah, I feel fear that we don't have enough time for that. I'm aware that my gremlin is probably here, and I want to go there, and I need somebody to hold a fucking sword to my throat because, like you said, maybe we can exchange a space about that, Kian, where we hold each other's fucking throat against the throat. Because I'm not managing for this important stuff, and yeah, it's a fucking saving mechanism.
What stops you from saying, okay, I will do this thing. I will go to Bali. What stops you now? Like I'm not buying the later space. What's now?
Fear of not knowing how and where I will end up. And also, like Benno said, yeah, I will be there alone maybe. Can I, like, is that really for me? Like, I know a few people in Bali, but I'm not going to be sharing a house, so I will end up possibly a lot alone. So, do I build out a network there? And then the mind is like off in this question journey.
Yeah, okay. This is not what it's about. Like feel with your fear where it's to go, and then the rest let it in the hands of God. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
that
You
resonates.
do that, you do the thing where you feel like this is where I have to go, and you will make whatever experience. Who knows what kind of experiences you will make? We don't know. It's about where you need to move.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been getting intuitions about going to USA, and I don't understand it, and it's been coming for 10, 15 times over the last 6 months,
Okay.
and I don't understand. But if I rationalize, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of freedom, there's entrepreneurship. Um,
Okay, forget that mind bullshit. Like
yeah,
you want to go to the USA, that's a totally different thing. Okay, there's for example the Magic Cow Bridge House in New York.
that's what I was thinking, is I start there, and then I'm already in the USA in the context, and I can
Yeah,
go from there.
it makes more sense in my system. And it's a place really for challenges. Yeah. And it's a big step. In my system it's a big step. So I rather would go for smaller steps. Not instead, but maybe you can also have that in mind. Yeah.
I would
So
really recommend like Wout personally to not make smaller steps because like to make a big commitment and then make the smaller steps to make this commitment.
okay.
Because like Wout is like I don't know if you like while you're hanging out in this space that you're hanging out for I don't know how many years. When are you going to commit to something bigger than your box? Like then you fucking ego man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel sad about that and fear because it's true. Yeah, man. I still want a proper space for this because now I'm taking up more space of your space, and
Mm.
this needs more for me to lay down all of my guard because now it's like so squished and it doesn't feel as safe as I want it to be to expose this all
Yes.
that I have about this question.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's bullshit. Maybe I'm hooking you with my bullshit. And
I'm not available. I'm just saying I'm not available to hold this space, man. You need to make this step. Like, it's up to you. Like, you will not process that through. You will not make another process and then get the clarity. This will not work anymore.
what will work?
Like, you need to figure that out. I don't know. You need to, like, basically I've said it. Like, you need to commit to something greater than yourself. That's it. Without knowing how it goes, without knowing it. That's it. With feeling all the stuff that comes up, but commit to something.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's also, I mean, we have still 10 minutes. To close to make it round for me, I just want to what I sense, what was happening now when we talked to you, Raut, was there was this shift from clarity and rage, sometimes into sadness and self pity, and this is an interesting space maybe to make healing processes. But if you really want to move, you have to bring up your rage and being aware. For example, if you navigate or automatically coming into this sadness, this is of course not the place where you can move. That you are clear about that. So it's your choice how to navigate into rage so you can do the next step.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm. And it's okay to have self-doubt, and it's okay to be sad, but consciously, okay, now I'm in that space, and I will not be able to do anything about my situation if I stay in this mood. So, and I saw you also with rage in this time here. So it's not a place you don't know. I know you can be in rage, and you can be in your strength. So.
Yeah.
I would like to try one thing out with you for the last 5 minutes, and then we can wrap it up. And that is to together move and embody this bright principle of integrity. And that means that basically, are you up for that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, basically, so I invite you to stand up for that. Stand up. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't have this selfie on all the time. Okay, anyways. I invite you to sense for yourself where this bright principle of integrity is in your energetic space. Like, if you have it beside you, behind you, wherever you feel this principle of integrity coming in. And from wherever you sense it, I ask you to move it in front of you. In front of you, you move this bright principle of integrity in front of you and hold it there for a moment. And just connect with that pure, like this facet of this light, that that expresses itself through integrity. Then you can take away your hands and then take a step into that principle of integrity. Like consciously choose to step into the principle of integrity and let it work through you, through your body, through all your bodies. How does that feel? Is there anything to speak from that space?
For me, it's very connected to my backbone and to this notion of I'm taking a stand and I'm holding this stand. And leaving the stand would be going out of integrity.
Thank you.
For me, it didn't change so much. I feel in this rage clarity, and took the step forward, and I still feel this presence, clear presence.
Yeah, thank you. For me, like, I also noticed that in the beginning, I was already connected with integrity. It was already part of me. But when I took it out and took a step again into it, I noticed this quality of light, of brightness in my body shining, like this joy of embodying this, of becoming this and taking a stand, like being that in the world, being that for myself. And yeah, thank you for doing this experiment with me.
Mm. Thank you.
And I have this, there's this, like there's a possibility of joy, or there's this joy in meeting someone else, meeting you in your integrity. Like I feel there's this, it's ecstatic, or it's an ecstatic sensation to meet a man who takes a stand for integrity. And then now it's this thing of how do I embody that? How can I make this sensation of integrity in my life for me at least, that's my question. How can I make this the most important thing? And I just noticed when I say that, all those places where I'm not in integrity, I need to clean up. Like these little lies, this little whatever. Okay. Does anyone has anything to say for the last 3 minutes?
I would invite both of you to share each 1 minute a next step about being fully alive.
Mhm. So for me, the next step to being fully alive is to practice more to cultivate rage in my daily life. Speak more from this rage energy. And I'm a little bit afraid to say, but in this Spaceholder training, I would like to practice that too. I would like to practice more to speak from my rage. I'm really afraid of that. What could happen if I do that? So, but for now, this would be the next steps I see. And yeah, also to be in my house, in my with my partner and some visitor, to be more in that clarity of rage.
Thank you. I need to finish. I hold a space in 1 minute, so I will do it quick. Like my next
Go.
step is to speak more from this fierce anger, or like to commit to be more this fierce anger love in connection with people. That's my next step.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you for this space.
I would like to, sorry, I would like to hear from Wout also. What is your
Yeah,
next?
the next step is for me what Kian suggested. It's brewing in me. It's this, what am I going to commit to in terms of something that is bigger than me?
Mm-hmm.
Finding that out. This is my quest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time for me to go. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Ciao.
Be well.